Okay. Hi, everybody. So I just wanted to set this video up for you guys so that you understand how to set up your own indicators so that I don't have to keep doing it for the hundreds of people that continue to join every day. But here we go. So this is TradingView here. This is basically where I do all my charting. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to set up a free account. You're going to set up a username and password. You're going to punch a ticker symbol into the search bar and then hit full screen, full featured chart rather, and then that'll bring you up to this chart. Now, I have mine in night mode, and the reason I like mine in night mode, obviously, is just because it's easier to see. So the way you do that, if you have an Apple, is you hit Control, Command, click. It'll bring you up to this, and you go to Color Theme and click Dark. And that'll make this dark here. And then also, it automatically comes with the extended hours clicked on. So that makes your chart kind of look a little just too much. So I like to have that. I turn that off by going here into settings and then go to extended trading hours and click that. Now, if you have a chart that looks like mine now, you're pretty much almost there. Most of the time, it automatically sets you up with the line chart. So in order to get it on bars, you have to go here, click the hollow candles here, and you can set it up. I like hollow candles, but you can obviously do normal candles as well. And that will give you the bars, the candles, instead of the line. Normally, it looks like this when you first start an account. And you don't want that. You want the candles. So you're going to click this right here and go to candles. And then it'll look like a normal chart. Now, to set up your indicators, oh, sorry, one more thing before we set up indicators here. I want to make sure that you guys have all of your time intervals on the top toolbar. And in order to have them on the top toolbar, you have to click on the down arrow here and make sure all of these are starred, okay? Because when you first sign up, none of them are starred. And you have to go into a drop-down menu in order to see the different time intervals, and we don't want that. We want everything right here ready to click. So 2 hour, 4 hour daily. That's what I mean when I say time intervals. Now, to set up your indicators, you're going to go to this FX button right here. It says Indicators and Strategies. I'm going to do it from scratch for you guys. So I'll set up a new layout. Oop, I'm going to delete one. All right, here. Oh, I already started it. Good. Okay, so we're going to go here. All right, so it brings up a clean slate, and you guys are going to see me just set it up from scratch here. Okay, sorry, I just started this one already, so let me just X everything out. Okay, now your chart should look something like this. I'm going to just delete everything and write it all back in for you. Okay. Perfect. All right, so now we have the candles, the night mode, and we're going to be setting up your indicators. And again, you go up to your FX button up here, and the first one you're going to be doing is the Slingshot. So you just type in Sling, and you go down to CM Slingshot Alerts. Vicky 123459 is the publisher of that. Okay, so you click that and it automatically goes onto your chart. And what the Slingshot actually does, it has multiple functions. So what you're going to be doing here, if you see this channel here, this is what's the most important part of the Slingshot itself. When it's red, you're looking at a bearish momentum. And a bearish momentum just simply means that there are more sellers than there are buyers at that given point in time. When you see the trend very thick here, like you see it here, it's red and thick, that means that you're in a heavily bearish trend. Once you start to see that trend curl upwards and get skinnier and start to squeeze like it is right here, that means that the trend is changing to bullish and you're starting to see buyers enter the picture. Now, once you start to see the trend change from bearish to bullish, you should start, your radar should start to go off that, okay, it's almost time to buy. Now, you're going to see this indicator, this alert here. It says trend change, and it's green. That means that the bulls have just taken over, and now there are more buyers than there are sellers. Okay, so this point right here, when it turns from red to green, is where you really want to enter this trade. Also, this red part, when it's in a bearish trend, it's acting as resistance. If you see here, the price hits up and bounces down, hits up and bounces down, hits up and bounces down. So this trend line is acting as resistance. Once it breaks that and goes over right here, now it acts as support. So it breaks it, it comes back down, now it's support. Comes back down, it acts as support and bounces again. A third time, a fourth time, the fifth time. Now, if you look, this indicator also gives you buy arrows. The buy arrows show up when there's a major move about to happen. So it actually gives you a little hint. This one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buy arrows grouped together in a fairly short amount of time. So when I saw all of these buy arrows grouped together, that was my sign. All right, this one is going to run. So I waited for the last one to hit. And then as soon as it started to take off, I entered right here. So now you see it actually goes all the way up to here. This dotted red line up here, you see it? That is the ultimate resistance level. That is the price target that you're looking for this stock to hit. So, and this is actually, it fluctuates. So as you zoom out, obviously you're looking at more of the chart. So there is more resistance levels as you zoom out. So your price target changes the more you look at. So if I zoom all the way out, the price target is higher. You see, it's all the way up at right around 1434. When I zoom in, I'm looking at only this section of the chart. So the price target is lower. It's at 913, which is exactly what it hit, and then came back down almost to the slingshot and bounced before it could actually hit the slingshot, which is very bullish. Usually it comes down to the slingshot or to this line in the slingshot and then bounces. But because it actually bounced before it hit, that's a very bullish momentum. And it's actually going to break this recent high here very soon, probably on Tuesday. All right, so this is the slingshot. And as this is the ultimate resistance level, this dotted line down here in green is the ultimate support. Now you're looking to buy anytime the price drops down to this level. So when the price was right around here and here, that's your ultimate buy on this stock, okay? You want to buy when the stock is right down here at this dotted green line. And that happened here and it happened here. So even though this trend line is showing that we're in very bearish momentum, because the stock actually dropped down to the ultimate support level, you actually want to add there and you want to wait for the trend to change to bullish and add again here and add again here where the arrows are. And then you wait for the big run. We already had one big run. It hit the resistance level, came down, and now my next price target is here at 1434. The next indicator you're going to add is Parabolic. Parabolic, SAR, buy and sell by Guikroth, Guy Croft. All right, you're going to click that, and that will actually give you buy and sell alerts whenever you should be buying and selling a stock. Now, look, if you just follow this buy and sell alert, you're going to make money because this buy actually happened right around the ultimate support level before the trend changed and before the slingshot turned green. the buy printed right here where the circle is, okay? Now, the next one, that's pretty self-explanatory. It just gives you buy and sell alerts, and you just want to follow those. Now, again, I'm looking at the 4-hour chart, and this is more for swings. These buy and sells are for swings. They're not for day trading. If you want to look at a day trading one, there's another one called the swing alert. If you guys are more into day trading, you go to the swing alert. The swing indicator, rather. So the swing indicator will give you the swing low and swing high of all of the small moves. So if you look, I'll zoom in here. We have an SL, which is a swing low printed here, and an SH, which is a swing high printed here. And it just basically gives you entries and exits. So you buy here, you sell here, you buy here, you sell here, you buy here, you sell here. And that works on smaller time frames as well, which is why I said it's good for day trading, because you can look for entries and exits as you're day trading. I don't usually day trade. I like to swing trade, so I don't really use that one too often. So I'm going to X that one out. But if you guys like it, it's called the swing indicator. And the last one is the golden and death cross alert, which is right here, the second one, okay? Not a lot of people know about this. There's only 660 people on planet Earth using it right now, but it works wonders, and I'll show you why. We're gonna click that there. Now, what this does is it shows you every time there is a cross of the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, either up or down. So when the 50-day moving average crosses up over the 200-day moving average, that's a golden cross, okay? That's what it's known as. When the 50-day moving average crosses down below the 200-day average move, the 50-day average moving average, wow, this is crazy right now. So when the 50-day crosses down below the 200-day, that is a death cross. Now, you're going to, I don't like these white death crosses. I like the red death crosses. So I'm going to go into the settings here and change this from white to red. Guys, just so you know, you can go into the settings here and change the colors. You can change the settings. You can change the coding, basically. So you can go into the settings here and look, you can see the inputs, the moving averages. You could change them if you want. So if you wanted to do, let's say, a 44-day average or a 144-day average, you can obviously change that here in the inputs. And then you can see every time you're looking for that cross by these vertical lines. Now, what I'm looking for, when I'm looking for a buy, I'll show you exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a buy, a trend change, and a golden cross. And I'm looking to enter my position the very first drop to the slingshot after the golden cross. So this is my first alert to buy. This is my second alert to buy. Okay, I'm adding small positions here and here, right? And then I'm adding my biggest position here. So I watch this golden cross come. I don't add there. I wait for the pullback after the golden cross to hit the slingshot or below, a little bit below. Usually it goes right below the slingshot. And then that's when I'm entering right here. That's when you see all of these arrows pop in. And I know that my move is correct. I'm entering at the right phase right here. So once I see all of these grouped together buy average, these buy arrows, I know that a big move is coming. So I entered here. This shows me that I'm correct. Right? You can add more if you want to right here. And then bang, that's where you profit. Okay. So pretty easy, standard stuff. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. But again, what I'm looking for, I'll show you on another stock. Let's just do AMRN just because I like that stock. And again, here on the 4-hour chart, I always look at either the 2-hour if I'm looking for a shorter swing, or the 4-hour if I'm looking for a midterm to long-term swing. So here I have my trend change and my buy indicator. I have my buy arrows. right? So my buy arrows showing up before the golden cross is telling me that there's a move coming and I shouldn't wait for that drop that I usually wait for. See, when I see these buy arrows, that's telling me the move is coming soon, okay? So when I see a trend change buy, I'm entering here and here. I see one buy arrow here, and then I see 2, 3, 4. Boom, I'm gonna enter right in this area. This golden cross just confirms that a big run is coming, and boom, you start to see it trail up. Now we had a move from 530 all the way up to 925, right around 925. Now it comes back down, right? It sells off, it pulls back. It comes down to the slingshot exactly. It dips down, right here. It pulls inside the slingshot and then shoots back up outside of it. This acted as support. Again, this is where you want to buy. Once it comes back out of this range and this acts as support, you want to add on this bounce. And now we're looking for it to actually break this price target because, again, it got stopped right here at the resistance level, the ultimate resistance. It got stopped, and then it pulled back. Now, if I zoom out, I'm going to see my next price target. Okay, that's too much. Right here, right around here. Okay. My next price target on here is 1187. So that's where I'm looking for this stock to go, up to this red dotted line, the 1185, 1187, right around there. All right. If it actually falls past this slingshot, the trend has changed from bullish to bearish, and I am not going to buy until that stock actually hits this green dotted line, right around 338. If it falls below this, okay, I'm not going to buy until it hits right around 338, a little over maybe. All right, so that's pretty simple, guys. If you have any questions, again, let me know. We have the slingshot alerts, we have the parabolic SAR alerts, and we have the golden cross and death cross alerts. Thank you, guys. Have a great night.